Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, little learners. Welcome back to our learning space. My name is Miss Laura. When I put my hand to my ear, can you tell me your name? I'm so glad that you made it back today. I'm also feeling very relaxed this morning. Relaxed is a feeling that you get when you're very calm and at peace. Now, you might be feeling relaxed too, but you might be feeling a little agitated. Agitated is the opposite. You feel very excited and your body wants to move. It can be a really strong feeling, especially when you need to calm down. So I like to calm down using one of the strategies in my calm down basket. I spun my wheel earlier and picked one of my favorites. We're gonna smell the flowers and we're gonna blow the bees away. Let me grab them. This helps us calm down by taking deep belly breaths, which gets our body in center. Okay, I'm going to smell the beautiful flowers. Ready? Now, there's a bee. We gotta blow the bee away. And we're gonna smell the flowers one more time. And there's a bee. Blow the bee away. You can use this with pretend flowers like I have, a real flower, or you can just pretend there's one there. Now, another way that I like to check how I'm feeling is by looking in the mirror. So I'm going to make a letter here that's going to help us figure out what mirror we're going to use today. So let's see. For this letter, I'm going to need one big line. And of course, I'm going to start at the top, give my happy face a tickle so it's very happy. And I'm going to go down like this. Then I'm going to use another big line, and I'm going to put it down like this. Can you see what letter I've made? Yes, it's the letter V. That's right. So I'm going to grab my letter V mirror, and I'm going to see how I'm feeling using my emotional check-in. Now, you've gotten really good at doing that, so I thought it would be really fun to sing a song about feelings instead. So let's get ready for our sing-along and let's watch together. Get ready to sing along with me. And Shy Bunny. Shy Bunny doesn't like to sing, but maybe if we sing with him, he'll sing along too. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Whew, that was fast. If you're surprised and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're surprised and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're surprised and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're surprised and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're silly and you know it, jump around. If you're silly and you know it, jump around. If you're silly and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're silly and you know it, jump around. Our feelings are so important. Thank you, Shy Bunny. It is so important for you to check in on how you're feeling, not just once, but throughout the day. And don't forget to check in on those around you. Now, I thought this week it would be really special if I shared something with you from my photo album at home. Now, this week you might have gone outside and noticed that there's lots of lights outside, and people might be wearing hats like me. It's a holiday season if you celebrate. Now, this picture is very old, like Miss Laura. It's a picture of me and Santa Claus. Do you know who that is? Now look, I'm wearing my very favorite pajamas. I want you to try to guess how I'm feeling in this picture. If you met someone very important to you that you felt was special, how would you feel? Now let's see. I think I would feel, happy, or would I feel sad? If you think I would feel happy, can you make a happy face like this? If you think that you would feel sad, make a sad face like this. Let me check. Ooh, I see a lot of happy faces, and you're right. I was very happy in this picture. I loved meeting Santa Claus, even if I don't remember it. Now let's see. You know what that means? It's time to check in and see what we're doing for the week. Now this week's a little bit different. We did our emotional check-in, we're doing our weekly investigation, and instead of learning about people in our community, we're going to be focusing on a book, a very special book with lots of characters. I think you'll like it. And then we're going to do a goodbye song like always. If that sounds like a good plan, when I flip my movement card over, I want you to do it with me to get our brains ready before we check our intentional message. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Da 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 da. Letter C, that's right. C for clap your hands. I'm gonna clap my hands 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, let's go up and do our intentional message. Now this week, we are learning about the characters in the story, The Mitten. Now that's a Ukrainian folk tale. Characters are the people, animals, or things in a story that can think, feel, or act. So all week we'll be looking at the characters, and I'll give you a clue. They're right here too. But before we do that, I want to talk to you a little bit about the mitten. You might have heard that word. What is a mitten? And I have some mittens right here. Look. This is a mitten. What do you notice about it? It has 1 finger kind of sticking up, and then a pocket for the rest of your fingers. If you put it on, it looks like this. It could almost be a puppet. Now a mitten is different from a glove. I have some gloves right here. Let's take a look. Look at a glove. Has all fingers. So when you put it on, all your fingers have a place to go. Now you might not see mittens often, but you might look in your kitchen because you might find one there. Look, see? This is called an oven mitt, and it's used to take hot things out of the oven. But it's similar in that it has 1 big pocket for all your fingers. See? Now we're going to be learning all about mittens and different things, but for right now, I want us to listen to a story, and I think you'll like it. Let's watch together. It's time for a story. The Mitten, a Ukrainian folktale. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Nicky who lived with his grandmother. One cold winter day, he asked his grandmother, "Baba, will you knit me some mittens as white as snow?" His grandmother laughed and told him, "But if your mittens are white, how will you find them in the snow if you lose one?" After a lot of coaxing, the grandmother made Nicky his white mittens, and Nicky ran outside to play. Just as his grandmother had warned, Nicky lost a white mitten in the snow. Pretty soon, a little hedgehog came up through the snowy ground near the mitten. She burrowed inside the mitten and found it to be cozy and warm. Then a rabbit scampered by and thought that the mitten looked like a nice place to rest, so he cozied inside as well. Next, a badger came along and decided that she could use a rest in that warm mitten. A fox trotted up to the mitten and sniffed it. He decided it must be warm inside, so he stuffed himself in, and by now the mitten was quite stretched out. Now a bear came by, and though she was big and the mitten was crowded, she did not want to be the only one left out in the cold. A mouse scurried by and was surprised to find a fox, a badger, a hedgehog, a rabbit, and a bear inside the mitten. The mouse crawled on the bear's nose, and this made the bear sneeze. All the animals and the mitten went flying in the air. Nicky had finished playing and was looking everywhere for his mitten, when much to his surprise, he saw it on the snowy ground. He ran to show his grandma, "See, Baba, I have both mittens." And grandmother laughed and laughed, for one mitten was the size of Nicky's hand, and the other was the size of Nicky. And that's the story of Nicky, Baba, all the animals, and the mitten. I hope you enjoyed that story. Remember, you can read more stories on the Sora app and in the books around you. Now, before I ring my bell and check the visual schedule, I wanted to sing a song with you now that you know the characters of the story. It goes like this. The mittens on the ground, the mittens on the ground. Hi-ho, it's cold outside, the mittens on the ground. Now, who goes in the mitten? That's right, the hedgehog. The hedgehog burrows in, the hedgehog burrows in. Hi-ho, did you know the hedgehog burrows in? Let's do one more character. Who else? Who made the bear sneeze? The mouse, that's right. The mouse squeezes in, the mouse squeezes in. Hi-ho, did you know the mouse squeezes in? Don't forget to go back and re-watch the story to find out who the other characters are. Let's see. Time to check our visual schedule and to sing our goodbye song. Let's see. Did our emotional check-in. We did our weekly investigation. Remember, this week we're focusing on a story and the characters. And now it's time to sing our goodbye song. Will you sing with me? I love it when we sing together. Let's see. Here we go. It goes like this. A, B, see you later. D, E, F, G, I'm gonna miss ya. H, I have to go now. J, K, bye-bye now. L, M, N, O, I had a good time. P, Q, are you gonna miss me? S, T, you are my best friend. V, W, X, Y, Z. And I miss you every time that I don't get to see you. Now, boys and girls, I want to remind you to read and to play, and don't forget to enjoy the rest of your day. I can't wait to learn more about the mitten tomorrow. We're going to review all the characters, the bear, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the mouse. Who else am I missing? The fox. They're always so sneaky. Until then, we'll see you later. Bye, my friends. Goodbye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.